What's going on, Pisces? Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live. And for other readings, leave a comment to let me know how it resonates with you. Pisces, this is going to be a total intuitive message. We're just going to go basically on the soul's journey oracle. So please use the chat to let me know how it's resonating with you. Also, if you're watching this after the stream, please feel free to use the comment section to let me know also how it is resonating with you. Thank you so much for joining. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on today for you. Let's get some intuitive guidance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers always welcome. Okay. Hello. Good morning, Tiara. LaShawn, Timeless, Bianca, hello, afternoon. Okay, Pisces, I have the change card. Some of you could be embarking on something new. I feel like it may be something dealing with, a lot of you, it's your health. A lot of you are trying to become healthier mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, okay, even down to financial. So some of you are just definitely doing some new things that are helping you to change, that are helping you to prosper, that are helping you to even heal, okay? What other messages do we have for Pisces? Peace. Ooh, somebody just wants peace. Pisces, this could be you. Maybe you are looking for a peace of mind, or you have your peace of mind at this time. And you're like, no matter what, no matter who comes into my life, you're not going to take away from my peace of mind. I feel like a lot of you are feeling this way. If you're looking for a new relationship, or a work relationship, or like love relationship, work relationship, or whatever it may be, I feel like the main focus here is your peace of mind. A lot of you want to create balance, or you want to maintain balance in your life, and you know that it all surrounds peace. Peace has to be in the middle, okay? What else do we have for Pisces here? Worry. We have the worry card. So Pisces, this is interesting. Beside the peace card, we have the worry card. So I feel like the worry card is coming out because guess what? You may be still healing. You may be still worried about some things. Some of you could be worried about bills. That could be a big piece right there where you're trying to pay off debt. I do feel like even though this may be a temporary worry, it's still something that may be stressing you a little bit. Some of you could be trying to figure out new avenues to have a second stream of income, or you could be just worried about going into something new. Somebody has done something new, like that you never thought you would do, maybe a different kind of job. Maybe you're into something that you never thought you'd be into. Okay. Some of you have left a situation that you never thought you would leave. Okay. But I feel like on the other side of that is something that you never thought you would have. All right. Let's see what else we have. Indecision. So yeah, Pisces, you could be a bit indecisive, or this could be the energy that you're trying to avoid. A lot of you do not want to deal with indecisive people. That doesn't mean that everybody will have everything together when we meet them. Okay. That doesn't mean everything is going to be solidified. I feel like what is getting you, Pisces, is the fact that you meet people that seem like they know what they want, but then you find out that they don't know what they want. But I feel like, Pisces, in order for us to take accountability for that, we have to look at the situation and see, okay, I'm allowing this person access to me. What are they showing me? And this, I feel like, Pisces, will help you weed out energy that you have identified that has been wasting your time. Okay. So I definitely see that you're trying to get away from indecisive people, indecisive energy here. We have perseverance. I feel like you're moving forward, Pisces, from a situation that was very hard for you. Some of you are wondering why. I'm hearing like, I just wonder why. I feel like you're wondering why because in your mind, you're a good person, and you are. I'm a good person. Why did this happen to me? Why do things keep not working out for me? But I definitely see, Pisces, with the perseverance card, the fact that you're moving forward only shows that a lot of these situations that you felt like were happening to you happened for you. Okay. So that breakup happened for you. That getting another job because maybe the other job didn't work out, that happened for you. That financial loss, in order for you to have a gain after that loss, that happened for you. As painful as these situations were, as much as you lost in the process, it was only setting you up for something a lot better. Okay, we have the death card here. So definitely feels like with the death card, just like in tarot, there's a lot of endings to a lot of situations, Pisces. I feel like a lot of you have brought a lot of things to an end. A lot of you are just like, okay, this has ended. I need to move forward, or I'm bringing this to an end because I've tried for years. I've tried for months. I've tried for weeks. And yet and still I see that this is not working. Yet and still I see that this is not happening. So by you bringing a lot of things to an end, or something primarily to an end, Pisces, you're putting yourself in a position to align with more. You're making room for all these new things that you want, all these new things that you've been manifesting, all these new people. A lot of you are trying to manifest different people, more positive people into your life. And you know, in order to get something, sometimes we have to give something. So I feel like the giving part is where you've released a lot of energy that you knew just wasn't good for you. And that's how you're able to bring in more positivity. And you're just able to feel better about a lot of decisions that you've made for your life thus far. Okay. We have denial. Okay, Pisces, with the denial card. This feels like what you've come out of. Okay, I feel like a lot of you, maybe you were in a relationship where you were in denial about what was really going on, and maybe you didn't want to see all the things that you saw at the end, or now that it's over, you see everything for what it is. Okay, so the denial is coming here because I feel like the denial is what has set you up for greatness. Okay, and I say that because once you got past being in the denial and you were able to really see and recognize the truth of this particular situation, it inspired you to keep moving forward. Okay, so don't feel bad if you were in denial about a particular person. I feel like you wanted to believe the best. You wanted to see the best in this situation. You didn't want to see the worst. Who wants to see the worst in a situation, right? We have discipline. Okay, so Pisces, the discipline card could be coming in because you are committed to being whole. You are committed to being more healed. I feel like a lot of you were at a place in your life where you have put a lot of energy into other people. This could be like the first time, Pisces, that you've ever like really put this much energy into yourself outside of your children, things like that. Of course, we have to do what we have to do for kids, but this could be like the first time in your life where you really put yourself at the forefront. And I feel like this has been the first time because you've always put so many people ahead of you. And once again, like I said, of course, your children are going to come first because, I mean, they need you. But what I mean is maybe you were in relationships where you put that person's needs before yours. Maybe you put your family's needs before yours and all of this. I'm talking like all the time, not when it was needed. And so a lot of you recognize that you forgot about yourself. So now I feel like you're more disciplined. You're doing more for yourself. You're getting your hair done. You're getting your nails done, getting your hair cut, buying clothes, you know, doing what you need to do, pedicures, just taking care of yourself, and just really paying homage to who you are, because what you know is that when you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anybody else? Okay. I have the love card. Okay, so some of you could be waiting for new love, or you have a new love offer, or some of you have reconciled with new love. Take it how it resonates with you. But I feel like the love card is coming out because really true love, real love, pure love, all of that. I'm hearing that song by Faith Evans, True Love. I feel like love comes at a point really and truly when we love ourselves. Okay, so that's the first love there. Of course, loving the Most High, the first love, and then after that, loving ourselves. And then we have the ability to attract the love that we know that we are and that we become. So definitely feels like a place is being made in your life for new love. I feel like you're attracting new love. I feel like all the things that you've been working on to balance yourself, all the things you've been working on to improve yourself are actually helping you manifest a better partner, actually helping you manifest better friends. Okay. So if you are at a place where you feel like you're a bit in isolation, this is for a reason. This is part of your transformation. Sometimes we have to be isolated in order for us to I'm hearing like incubator. I'm hearing like, you know how a baby being an incubator. I'm like this could be like an incubator season where you're just kind of getting all of your nourishment. You're still healing. You're still getting to a place of being released from that incubator. And once you're released and you're no longer so vulnerable to the outside world or to, you know, new situations and all of that, that's when things will start coming in. So definitely feel like you're making a place for love, or some of you, like I said, could have new love coming in. We have courage. Yes. So we have the courage card, Pisces, because I feel like a lot of you are very courageous at this time. You've always been, but I feel like it's being highlighted because, like I said, this is a good season for you right now. I feel like a lot of you have just put a lot of bad energy to rest, a lot of bad things to bed. Okay. So you have the courage out of everything that you've been through. You have the courage to move forward. And a lot of people, Pisces, probably couldn't have done it. But you had that willpower. You had that charisma, that drive. You intuitively knew that there was sunshine on the other side of this rain and storm and, you know, all that stuff that goes on. Some of you probably recognize you had tornadoes in your life and all that, but you seen that there were better days on the other side. So I commend you for being so courageous and not giving up, not letting these bad things just make you fold, and also continuing to believe in yourself. Okay. Got 2 cards this time. All right. Okay, I have the guilt card, Pisces. Okay, definitely could be a lot of people feeling guilty for how they treated you. Okay, definitely could be a lot of people feel guilty for what they said to you. I feel like a lot of people said some ugly things to you, some hurtful things. But get this, I feel like those things that were said, I'm going to be honest, they helped you. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why they helped you. They helped you to become better. A lot of you don't even recognize that by people hurting you, that is what motivated you to get away from these people. Either, you know, they weren't good for you or they didn't see your value. A lot of times, if you are wondering why some people are so mean to you and all this stuff, and all you've been was nice to them, you ever wonder why, like, no matter what you do, you can be real nice to somebody and they're nasty to you, they're mean to you. A lot of times, it's because they don't see the value. They don't see it. They don't see you as being that light that was sent in their life for a reason. They don't see you as being that diamond. They don't see you as being that pure, genuine essence that was divinely guided in their life to help them. They don't see it. Exactly, GP. But what's amazing is when you are no longer that light that lights up that section of their life, whatever darkness they were in, when they no longer have the light, that's when they appreciate it, right? So I feel like that's the biggest piece here. And those people, Pisces, whoever this was, or I feel like for a lot of you, it may have been multiple people, there's guilt here. There's guilt here. And then we have the pride card that came out also with that card. There's guilt here, and there's also pride that's keeping these people from saying anything to you. Okay, a lot of you have had people to come back and try to talk to you, friends, family, co-workers, whoever, not just love, but you've had people to try to come back and talk to you, make small talk. Hey, how are you doing? You know, are you okay? How's your family? I mean, these people that did you wrong now, are you still working such and such? Or, you know, how's your dog? And stuff like that. You know, how's your rose garden? You know, stuff like that. Yeah. And that's coming from a place of guilt and also pride. A lot of times pride is a huge factor for most people, including us, Pisces. Sometimes, because none of us are exempt. We all have these traits. So what I mean is pride can be sometimes the biggest influencer of why people don't want to come out and just say they're sorry. A lot of times a person's I'm sorry may look like a phone call, may look like them buying you something, may look like them wanting to do a good deed for you or coming by to see you or something like that. Some people just don't know how, or they can't muster up the courage like you have to just come out and say, hey, I'm sorry. And so, yeah, I do feel like a lot of people are feeling guilty, Pisces, especially with you elevating and just going forward with your life. This is making people look at it like, man, man, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I just, I didn't get that right with Pisces. They were only trying to help. They were only trying to be there. And because I was going through so much, I fumbled, Pisces. I treated them wrong. Yeah, I messed up their trust with the trust card. Yeah, I messed up their trust. Pisces will never trust me again, and you probably won't. Pisces will never trust me again. And a lot of you, it's you recognize yourself that it's hard for you to trust people. It's hard for a lot of people to trust people. So when you giving a person an ounce of your trust and they step on it, it's like it taught you a lot, and it also helped you to build not only a taller wall but a thicker wall. So I feel like Pisces, wow, this is interesting right here. The trust card is on top of the love card. I didn't even try to do that. Here it is. So with the trust card being on top of the love card, to me, that only tells me that whoever comes into your life that can really help you to pull down this wall that you have just a little bit, they definitely have to be worthy of it. And I feel like Pisces, we don't want to keep the wall up too long. We have to give people a little chance. It's okay to let people peek over the wall and see what you're doing, okay? And only if you feel like, I'm literally seeing somebody pull down a veil. I don't know what, it's like a veil. It's white. It's a white veil. Okay. Only if you feel like you're ready to allow somebody to be there in your life. And also, they have to be deserving. Everybody does not deserve access to you. Everybody does not. I don't care how fine they are. I don't care how beautiful they are, how handsome they are, how rich they may be or charming. Everybody doesn't deserve access to you. And a lot of people get mad whenever they do you wrong, and you cut off the access. That's because, hey, they're not in control. They're not in control of what you do. They're not in control of you taking care of you. You're in control of you taking care of you. So anybody that messed up your trust, that messed up your love, these two cards on top of each other, anybody that did that, I'm sure whatever decision you made to cut them off, I'm sure this person handed you the scissors. I'm just going to be honest. I'm sure that they handed you the scissors. So if you cut them off, they probably handed you the scissors. Okay? Because normally we don't try to cut off people that are good to us, right? And if we feel like we're not our best selves to somebody, we don't mind apologizing. Look at that. Honesty. Yeah. Because with trust comes honesty. A lot of people didn't, they weren't honest with you. A lot of people, you told them like, hey, I can't trust you. I caught you in a lie. Did you honestly think that you would get my trust and all that right off? No. So you can't help that they fumbled your trust. They fumbled the honesty. Okay. This is the thing. I mean, they did that. So guess what? This pride, guilt, shame, and all the stuff that they may feel, that's not on you. That's something that they have to consult with the divine about. You have to forgive this person. I'm going to tell you why. Forgiveness sets you free. Okay. It's not that person, what they did was right, because it wasn't. But forgiveness on your part sets you free, because you don't want to go around being bitter. Okay. So the thing is, I forgive you because that's what I need to do to release this energy. But that doesn't mean that you're not responsible for how you treated me. That doesn't mean you're not responsible for how you dismissed me or whatever like that. It just means that I know that I have to let this go in order for me to open up my heart again to new love. Okay. Envy. All right. So we have the envy card here, Pisces. I feel like you could have some people that it feels like they're envious of you. I feel more or less it's envy because of the vibration. They're not really understanding all the work that you put in to get to this place in your life. And really, they're not supposed to. So I would just be mindful of that. Yeah, success. Here we go. I knew it was because of something that you've accomplished. So you may have some people that are looking and just kind of envious about what you're doing, where how you're looking, your car, or what they think is going on with you. A lot of them don't even really know, but a lot of you know that you've worked hard to be where you are, and you don't have to answer a lot of questions. You don't have to give a lot of reasons as to how you've inquired or incorporated your success. You don't have to do that. So definitely look out and be mindful of people that may be a bit envious. You don't owe them an explanation. Okay. We have forgiveness. We just talked about it. And forgive these people also. Forgive the people that hurt you. Forgive the people that have this envy, and hope that they find peace within themselves. Okay. A few more cards. Abundance. Wow, this card flipped over. We have the abundance card here, Pisces. I feel like a lot of you are incorporating abundance now. Some of you are getting, like I said, a lot better with your finances here, making better business choices, choosing career fields that are really helping you to produce more income. Also, things that you really want to do. A lot of you may have been in jobs where they paid really well, but it got boring, it wasn't stimulating. You felt like you weren't being recognized. And some of you have branched out. As soon as I said that, I thought about truck driving. So I don't know if somebody maybe is trying to go to a truck driving school, or you're trying to get your own trucking company, but definitely truck driving just came to mind. So some of you are looking at different sources of income, okay, that are just, like I said, different from what you're used to, but I feel like it's going to be very lucrative for you. A lot of you are just looking at different paths. You're looking at different options and just getting ready to do things in a different way. We have the Judgment card. So this is coming out, Pisces. I feel like soon as I looked at that card, that's coming out because it's right here with the forgiveness. So whoever did you wrong, leave it to the Most High. You don't have to touch the person. Whatever they did, whatever they said, give it to God. Give it to the Almighty. Okay? Leave it there. Don't try to seek revenge. Don't try to make this person's life worse or whatever like that. Leave it there. Continue moving forward and find balance in your own life. Okay? Continue moving forward and find balance in your own life. Because this is what is essentially going to help you to manifest everything that you want. It's by forgiving, recognizing that some things we need to surrender, and also finding balance within our feminine and masculine energy, and just being more positive overall. Anyone that wronged you, anyone that did whatever, Pisces, you don't have to touch the person. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to do anything. The natural order will do everything. Okay? That's why we have to be careful about what we do. Even if somebody wronged you, even if someone did you wrong, you still have to watch how you react. Because guess what? How they do you is their karma. How you respond is your karma. So you could still get your karma too, based on how you handle people that have mishandled you. So it's definitely important that you maintain a balance. You maintain strength. You maintain being optimistic. Okay. Yes, GP, never play the tit for tat. No, it's not worth it. I had one person one time to tell me that he believed in revenge. And I'm like, what? He said he believed in revenge because he says sometimes God takes too long. I'm like, oh, that's horrible. But that's his belief system. Now, I had to get that energy away from me because I don't believe that. But that to me was terrible, because I'm thinking, what are you willing to do to somebody? Like, if you're telling me that you go for revenge, what are you willing to do? Like, but there are people like that. There are people that try to seek revenge. You're not gonna hurt me and get away with it and all that stuff. Yeah, boxer. Hi, how you doing? Yes, it freaked me out, because I had never had anybody to tell me that they seek revenge. I knew, you have some vengeful people and they do things kind of malicious behind the scenes, but for somebody to tell me that, it freaked me out, because I'm like, in my mind, the first thing I thought about is, how far are you willing to go to get revenge on people? You know? They said sometimes God takes too long, and I'm thinking, so you're gonna go and do his work? You know? Hey, lady. Boxer, I'm doing great. Thank you. It's been a while since you said something in the chat. Glad to have you. So, please, anybody, if you have that type of energy, if you have that kind of energy in yourself, or you are around people that believe in revenge, please work on that. Because I'm telling you, if you have a vengeful heart, balance will be created. So whatever bad stuff that you want to do to somebody else in response to what they did, it's going to come back around. But this person that I'm talking about, he also was not self-aware. It's like he wanted to be treated well, but he really wasn't treating other people well. Because if you treat somebody bad and they create a boundary to kind of keep you away from them because you've hurt them, you hurt their feelings or whatever like that, a person has a right to do that. But this guy, he didn't believe in people doing that. Like, it was very strange. So I just say maybe he wasn't self-aware. Because people that are self-aware have an understanding that if you intentionally hurt somebody's feelings, that person has every right not to ever speak to you again. That person has every right not to want to deal with you again. You know? So anybody that's maybe like that, you might want to watch that. Freedom. Yeah, that's the perfect card to come out. People have a right to do what they need to do. So, blame. Yeah. A lot of times people want to blame others for their shortcomings. And I feel like maybe the person I'm telling you about today, maybe this was what he was doing. I don't know, but it was weird. So yeah, I quickly got away from that. Regret. Yep. A lot of times people, when they can't control you, they step back. And all they have is imagination with the imagination card. A lot of times when you go on and do your own thing, you separate from them, relationship-wise, job, whatever, because you feel like you deserve more, or someone wronged you. A lot of times people, all they have is the memories and to wonder what you're doing. But sometimes it's necessary for you to pull a plug on certain situations, especially if it's going to be good for your healing and also going to keep you more balanced. Because the key here in this message today is balance. All right, what's at the bottom of the deck? Loneliness. Okay, so some of you could be going through a season of loneliness, really, and you got to be careful with that too. A lot of you are watching funny movies. Some of you like to watch funny movies, or this could be confirmation to watch something funny to lighten the mood. But loneliness kind of creeps in whenever, okay, you're single, but hey, I know people that are married and still feel lonely. So you can have somebody in your life and still feel lonely, especially if you're not connected. So a lot of you could be feeling like at this time of isolation, you're feeling a little lonely. I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times, that is the time to really manifest what it is that you want. Not from a place of loneliness, but manifesting what you've learned. Take the things that you've learned in other situations and start manifesting what it is that you want. And that's why we have situations that happen in our lives to teach us something, to teach us about what we don't want, to teach us about what we do want. So the things that you've identified that you need in a person or you would like in a situation, this is the time while you are reflecting and doing your work on yourself to really be thinking about what it is that you would like to have in your next relationship, your next job adventure, your next business, how you would want your family dynamic to go. So yeah, basically start envisioning how you would want your ideal situation to be. Because, as always, whatever opportunity we want is always there. It's all about timing, number one, because things happen in divine order. And number two, we have to put ourselves there. We have to live our life like we already have it. So when it shows up, it's no surprise. And we already can identify it energetically. I hope that makes sense. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. This was your totally intuitive message for today. If you enjoyed this, please let me know. I use the Soul's Journey Lessons card, so hopefully this was helpful for you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I go live. And for other readings or messages, leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. If you have purchased a reading from me or guidance, I am working on those today. If you're interested, please visit the website www.theempress555.com/, for information on booking a personal or spiritual guidance on the website. I hope to see you again. Take care of yourself. Please check out some of the other readings on the channel. Have a great one, everybody. Stay safe and blessed. Bye.